All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, where Trevor is over there mumbling, and you probably just heard him. So he's trying to find paintbrushes, apparently, or something. But anyway, hello and welcome back. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get started on the Knives Fast channel, guys. Appreciate you being here. Random piece of cardboard. There we go. Goodbye. But we're ready to have some fun tonight. We've got Andre joining us from Mumble Away, Trev. Exactly. It's going good. Andre from Olive Knife Company will be joining us about 8 o'clock. But I'm getting started a little bit early just to have some time to do some of the housekeeping items and things like that. And we will get rolling. So let's see who's in here. I see my buddy Tim B, channel member and moderator. I see my buddy Mr. Aries EDC there. There is Marco and Michael McCoy, who is a channel member, David Tooley, channel member, Anasso, hello, El Cap Addict, hello, Justin, Ohio, there goes the chat, Conal Wright, Brian White, channel member, hello, Jim Miller, channel member and moderator, Joe Kasperick, hello, Robert Feely, channel member, Jim Miller, I already said Jim Miller, didn't I? But hello again, Jim. Kelly White, channel member, David Helka, hello. Thank you for being a channel member as well. Yeah, that's what I call Aries. I screwed up and did that one time. So now he and I call each other Bruddy because it was bro and buddy mixed together. Is that a problem? I hope not. Hey, Kelly Weaver. Hey, Jeff Hamilton. Thanks for being a member. Appreciate you. Hey, Alex Kerber. My buddy and yours. Exactly. Hey, Kathleen. What is going on? Good to see you. Guys, we are currently sitting at 25,678 subs. So if anybody, first of all, thank you to those of you who are long-term subs, and welcome to anybody who might be new, because we're still picking up new folks on the channel, which is cool. Hey, Papa Chuck, good to have you here. Leave us alone. It's going to be a good one tonight. Everybody's fired up. Leave me alone. Trevor made me some tea in my Snoopy mug here. Yes, sir. Very good. Dr. Drew Dude, good to see you. James Alton, channel member. Hello, John the Engineer. I don't know why, but and most of you probably won't even know what I'm referring to. There's an old song called John the Revelator, and every time I read John the Engineer, the song John the Revelator from Phil Keaggy plays in my head. But anyway, what do I know? Hey, Robert Feely and Brian Sanford, channel members. Very good. Hey, Dan Kimmin, also a channel member. Very good. I'm surprised Dan is not live himself. He's live almost as much, if not more, than I am. I didn't think that was possible. I did not think that was possible. That cable looks really dumb hanging across there. Let's see if I can get it back out of the way a little bit better. That's better. All right. Hey, good to see everybody. This is awesome. Great crowd to start with. Guys, why don't we start off finding out what you're carrying today? Go ahead and hit me with that. You got that right, Kona. One of the best concerts I've ever been to, man. There you go, Dan. I caught you, man. I caught him. He was live. No, I'm just kidding, dude. Do you, man. Do what you gotta do. Very good. Hey, Bassmaster. Good to see you. Hey, Kurt Eisen. Awesome to have you here. Mick Ranger as well. Look at that. BattleBox has Wee Banter with wood scales at 56.50 right now. There you go. There you go, Goondocks. Hello, sir. Took the practice for a spin again today, says Christopher Wheeling, who is also a channel member. Good to see you. Fractus and a concept thoth for David Helka. Okay, I'm going to say this, and it's probably going to offend somebody, but every time I say the name of that knife, I think it's somebody like at Mission Barbecue asking somebody to pass them the sauce, but they got a lisp. Pass me the thoth. So I don't know. Hey, carrying the Kaiser Hawk today for Dan Kinman. Nice. It's awesome. I think I'm on a pass around list for that one. We shall see. Yes, Michael English. Yep. Look up the Phil Keaggy version, Dr. Drew. If you know the Michael English version, you would love. It's different because Phil's jamming on the guitar at the same time. But yeah. Good to see you, Mick. All right, we got the mini Nightshade blue aluminum for Justin, Ohio, or at least he thinks that's what it is. Very cool. Civivi Vision Flat Ground, or FG, for Mr. Jim Miller. Rosecraft Zambezi. Aries Thorn just got my Rosecraft Loom Fixer, but no Jack Wolf yet. Dang it. Hope they get it found and get it to you. PM2 Micarta S90V, Otter Messers Sod Buster Smoked Oak C75 carbon steel. Nice. Really classy sound in there. Blue denim micarta hedgehog for Robert. Nice. Hello, Byron. Yeah, exactly. Very cool. I have a knife on the way that I purchased today. Got a pretty good deal on something I've been wanting that will be part of my end of the year awards. So I bought it so I could get it back in here and do that video on it. KF Blue Tempest Jetstream, JG10 Tempest Pinion, Stormtrooper Tempest Microburst, Parker Jotter, all for David Tooley, channel member. Tucson TS303 for the Goon Docs today. Very cool. I can't remember when you say Tucson numbers. I can't remember which is which. Bluish, Tempest-ish carry, ZT0460 anode blue, Kubi Adultum Devil, Ultimate Microjet, and Arcform Saber to match the Microjet. Nice. That sounds good in ASO. I'll take that. Duluth Trading has a sale as well. Guys, our friend Tim is hooking you up with the sales. So if you're looking for a sale, check it out. Hello, Papa. Thank you. Bucklight 3 and a Night Horse for Kurt Eisen. Nice, sir. Finch 1929 and a Microburst for Kathleen. That's a great combo. Kathleen's a channel member. Black Vosteed raccoon with carbon fiber sticker scales. And well, why did that go away? And an Olight diffuse for Mick Ranger. I got you, man. Okay. Comparable to 1075. That works. Blue Dust Devil for Rory Calhoun. Thank you, Rory. Very good. Got a Cold Steel AD10 and a Kubi Tempest Dirt Devil in the pocket today. It's the Dust Devil, Michael. I know. All good. And thank you for being a channel member as well. All right, scooting forward. Who else is here? Hey, Neil McKenzie. What? What are you doing? Everybody say hi to Scarlett.
Hello.
Wow, she said hello. You guys are special. And I don't mean that kind of special. What? What's up, Dan Stan? Rocking the Vosteed Mink XL and the Kubi JL Quakin. Nice, sir. Very good. I'm not looking at any more links from Tim. This Black Friday, Cyber Monday week-long sales have wiped us out. Yeah, I bet, Kelly. Tempest Microjet Cyber Monday deal. So, guys, don't forget the blue Knives Fast Edition Microjet is on sale at $130 until 10 p.m. only. So just a little over 2 hours. And the ultimate version of the Microjet is also on sale for $130 as well. Oh, I thought you were coming over here for a minute. I was about to go, what is happening? Yeah, right. Plain old We Solid and Vosteed Psyop. There's only 74 people in here. Hey, Jeff. Carrie is the Kaiser Elgon and the Lake Champlain Barlow for Byron. Nice. Very cool. My purple Dust Devil. Okay. Well, it used to be blue until I dyed it yesterday. Okay. That works. Hey, Richard Kasner in the house. What's up? For Reek Show EDC, also known as the lover of the Dawn Star from Kershaw. He's the biggest proponent of that knife, if you guys didn't know that. Casey Pate carrying a Roar Cat Hunter. Interesting. Not familiar with that one, but welcome, Casey. Quiet Carry 9 and a large drift for Blade Shooter G. Everybody's saying hello to you, Miss Scarlett. I was a little behind in the chat. Daily Gear Guide, or JD for EDC, got the Vero Nova, Debo Fireball, Land Apple, Tactile Mini Side Click, and Arc Comp Organizer. Happy Monday. All right, man. Very cool. Did you find whatever they were looking for? Okay. Yes, you can, Gabe. You can do that. Sencut Hyrax, Saviviotium, Ace Beam, Rider X Titanium. Dang, very nice, Mr. Joe. She would not do it, guys. I'm sorry. I can't. She won't come on. She won't even. I want to do a knife collection video of her knives, and I want her to come on and talk. Not even be on camera, just talk. And she won't even do that. So I'm sorry. I can't help you. Custom fixie from Alpha Blade and Forge and a copper Towser K. Very cool, Conal. Very cool. Everyone wants you to come on. Camilla's Hustle and a K6.5 Sow Belly. She's waving you off, guys. I'm also rocking my Olive Knives Arbor that I won on Love Them Knives giveaway. Well, Mick, we're having Andre from Olive Knives on here in just a few minutes, so stick around. That is an epic knife, and what a giveaway that is. Got a Spy 27 Manix 2 in G10 for 130 on Freedom Knife Works. Okay, not familiar with that. Cool. Very cool. You're welcome, Echo. Everything got shipped out today, so everyone hold your breath. USPS has your packages. Fred's on vacation. Hello, Fred. Very good. Oh, wow. Goondocks, that's slow as crap. I'm sorry, dude. Tempest Microjet Ultimate Booker Haddock and a Devo Growler. By the way, guys, my mail was already in the mailbox when I came home from work today, just before 5, and I found out we had a fill-in mail person today. So the mail can be delivered before 10 p.m. Oh, you're good, Donald. That's awesome. Well, thanks for being a channel member. Freak show, I'm just going to do it more, dude. Carrying a Fireball and a Compadre on vacation for Mr. Fred. Gerber Pledge. Pink CGRB Mini Pyrite for Mrs. Eonin. And Tiny Sog and Falamov Mini Light. Very cool. Way to remember her. Casey Pate. Hey, that's, everybody's got to start somewhere, man. Very cool, Mick. Yeah, you can definitely thank him when he gets in here. You can tell everybody that I'm not just making it up. That thing is fantastic, isn't it? Hey, Pins and Pin Blades. Hello. Can't stay, but hey, Rough Rider, Half Hawk, and Blue Micarta. And I wanted to say thank you. Your stickers showed up at my P.O. box today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that very, very much. There's one in the giveaway tonight. Anaso, it's not. That's the best way I can answer your question. You read into that what you want. Arcform Theory, Kunwu X Tau, and a Kaiser Militov for Donald. Very cool. All right, who else? Carrying a NAFS Lander 4 in Dark Matter DSKFS from Chris Warras and Aries EDC Bloom. That is Aries. Nice. All right, guys, almost done. And then I'll show you what I'm carrying. And then I believe, yep, I see our guest. Hello, sir. We'll be with you in just a moment. Good. He hears me. TCal Taylor Ridge Tactile Bear Leatherman Skeletool Olight i3T for Knives Our Life. Nice. Very cool. Echo's got the Padre and Tuxedo. Thanks for shipping your Jetstream. You are welcome, sir. The Jetstreams that were purchased and the Pinions Microbursts, Fractuses, and of course, Micro Jets are on the way to everyone that ordered them over the Black Friday sale. So thank you very much. And don't forget, the Micro Jets are on sale right now. $10 off, TempestKnives.com. We Evoke and a Monterey Bay Mayer, I believe is how you say that. Miguron Moyaro for Laid Off Pete. Hello, Pete. All right, guys, I think I got everybody. Nope, wait a minute. There's Father. I can't skip him. Olida Arkfeld, Opin Mini 2, TPK, Lake Champlain Barlow, Finch Undertaker, Jack Wolf, Fixed EDC in that beautiful blue abalone or abalone, whichever way you want to say it. Owlite I5R and a Junkin Genius Snowman Hank. All right, let's look at what I've got real quick, and then we're going to go to Andre here. First in the pocket today is my birthday gift there's Trevor, from Trevor and Ash. This is the Civivi Storm Howl in my favorite blue there. Very nice. Love that blade. What? Blue? You making fun of how I say blue? Nice. Aries sold out today. I wish I would have. There is the Riot XOM, which I've been cutting open packages with it earlier, as you can see. Ew. All right. And then last, but certainly not least, stuck in the pocket is the Jack Wolf Little Bro Jack in the Crystal Lake Kieranite. Guys, love this beautiful Kieranite. Shiny, shiny. So there you go. That's what I had today. And now we will move forward. All right, guys. Let's see if I can not screw up this intro here. All right. So tonight our guest is from a company that not many of us know a lot about yet. And that's why I asked him to be on. Andre from Olive Knives and I were having a conversation. And I'm like, man, we don't know a lot about these guys. I know I absolutely love the fixed blade that I just got to check out. So let's get him on and let's see what Olive Knives is all about. So first of all, hello, Andre.
Hi, Casey.
Hello, good to see you. So everybody say hello to Andre and Andre, everybody. We got 79 people in here so far, and they're still coming in. Thank you very much, Daily Gear Guide, for gifting a membership to the Knight's Edge. Appreciate that, man. Very, very cool. All right. So, Andre, we're just going to start off by saying, look, you guys, I had my friend Justin over at White Mountain Knives send me the arbor. And I got to say right off the bat, it looked really cool. But when I got it here, I was just incredibly impressed by the fit and finish, by that crazy grind, the fact that it's LMAX steel. And just to be honest, and I'll show some of my footage if I can here in a little bit, but the way that thing chopped is crazy. I mean, it was pretty fantastic. So start by just telling us your background, and obviously you have some other business interests as well, but your background and kind of how the knife journey started, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I really appreciate that. Get our name out there a little bit. Well, I've like probably most of the guys on the chat now has been a bit of a knife nut my whole life. Grew up in South Africa, so we hunted a lot, and I love the outdoors. We went camping and hiking pretty much every mountain we could. So that's a little bit where I got some respect for carrying a good knife. I started a company there. It's currently called Burner, and they manufacture less lethal weapons. So I designed most of their pistols that they currently have. I think it's a great tool for self-defense, and that's the reason I moved over to the US. Recently, I decided to start my own thing again, and the first business I went into was knives, and it pretty much happened because I pulled one of my drawers, and I had like 40 knives in there, and I liked most of them, but I wasn't happy with any single one 100%. So I decided I'm gonna design a knife. When I was younger, I worked with a guy that manufactured knives in his garage, so I had a little bit of background there. And yeah, then we just started an honest, let's design something that we love and see what the people think about it. So that's the first knife we did was the arbor knife, and that was mainly aimed for outdoor camping. You can do anything with
camping,
cut your food.
Now I did not, because I had just had surgery on my hand, I did not baton, but guys, I have zero question you can baton with that knife. I mean, that thing is an absolute beast. Now there's someone in the chat here that wanted to thank you, because there he is, Mick Ranger apparently won the arbor that Love Them Knives Lee gave away. So He was just remarking how nice the arbor is. If you guys haven't seen my video of that knife, you know, just there you go. Beautiful knife. It's G10. Yeah, I love the way the handle flows and feels in the hand. I did remark that it would be, and you made the comment that you're looking into that, but you know, a little bit of texture for me, but that's because, guys, seriously, the only reason I said that is right now I have like such crap strength in my hands that when I got a little bit wet in my hands, it was slipping because my strength in my hands is so bad.
On the handle, we have two things coming out. So the one that you received is the first one we made, and it's kind of my favorite. It's a smooth G10.
Right.
And the reason I like it smooth is if you do a lot of bushcrafting, then you don't want too much texture, but that's a personal preference thing.
Right. And it can start to irritate your hand if you're doing a lot.
This one, I don't know if you can see it well, but it's got almost like a wood grain finish. It's a G10 with thicker layers. And then in the background, we're working on one. This is just a 3D printed mock-up, so it won't look like this. And we'll have these features on there, and this gives you a lot of grip. So for the people that want more grip, this will be available at some point that year as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful knife, Casey, for sure. So, you know, the most impressive thing to me about it, Andre, and again, hopefully you're brave like I am, and I tackle any questions. So you're probably going to get some questions from the chat, and we'll just answer them the way they come. But the question I got after my review was price, and what I say to people is, first of all, I absolutely love, and we're going to talk about the grind, but absolutely love that grind and the way it just knocks wood out of the way. But I got to tell you, my favorite, especially for anything where you're going to get wet or anything where you just want a lot of bite, my favorite steel is Elmax. So I just thought it was crazy when I saw this giant fixed blade. Again, we're talking a big full tang knife with Elmax steel. So what, I guess, had you experienced Elmax before? Is it, you know, is there a reason you chose that steel? Well, I would love to hear that.
So yes, I love Elmax as well, obviously. That's why I chose it. I think that and MagnaCut is probably the best stainless steel currently out there. So we try and just go with whatever is the best available material currently. And it's arguably, people will argue if MagnaCut or Elmax is the best. I think it's very, very similar. We just happen to have Elmax available to us, and I think it's currently the best. But yeah, we can talk about the cost quickly. It's not a budget knife, obviously. We do have a code, by the way, for black.
Yeah, I was gonna share that both at White Mountain Knives, guys. If you do happen to shop there, you can use my Knives Fast code there, and then at Olive Knives, which I'll put the link up now, you can use my code Knives Fast 10 over there. So
we do have another code that will give them 20%.
Okay.
Off. So
hey, we want that one. We want that one.
That is Sharp 20.
Sharp
SHARP. Sharp.
Oh, Sharp 20. Okay.
Sharp 20, yes. And that will go on until Wednesday. And we don't do what a lot of companies do to mark up their prices and then just give you the same price. It's actually 20% off.
All right, guys. So there you go. Sharp 20 is the code you're looking for at Olive Knives, and Tim's put it up. Of course he did, guys. I didn't need to do that. Tim took care of you. Thank you very much. I got the best moderators there are. They take care of you. So guys, that's quite a savings on a $400 knife. So definitely check it out. Now, let's talk about that grind for a minute. And I guess first of all, I wanted to react to something you said. So you're in the right place, Andre. I have not fallen. I don't want to use the word victim, but I haven't fallen victim to the MagnaCut hype. The hype, look, it's a great steel, but a lot of people are discounting things like Van X Elmax, you know, and S90V, which have been sitting in this top tier of steels for a long, long time and are fantastic steels. And so when you said that, I'm like, yay, this is my guy right here. But I'm not against MagnaCut in any way, but I just think it's crazy. And you're right, David. It does grind to a very super sharp edge. And I think it's like when you're in Mario Kart, guys, and you have to pick what kart you want, whether you want it to have more speed or more, you know, acceleration or more. All of these steels are sort of like that. Okay. It's like somewhere in there, you got to pick the formula that works best for what you're doing. And when I heard Elmax and outdoors and hard use, meaning tough, you know, that was a great formula. So anyway, that's just my opinion. But the grind, tell us about the I'm the Fibonacci grind. Is this correct?
It's called the Fibonacci grind.
Fibonacci. Okay, I was almost close.
The reason is the Fibonacci number is basically patterns that you find in nature, and that's what I ended up using to determine the angles of all these different facets. Okay. And it just turned out to be beautiful. I think. Oh yeah. Probably why a lot of things in nature is beautiful as well.
Right.
And this is why it's kind of expensive as well. This is obviously not easy to do. This last facet is 2 degrees. So you can imagine if you're out by microns, it starts showing, and to keep that straight. So we have to cut that on a 5-axis machine, and that kind of takes some time. So there's some money in there. And the rest of the knife
is shipping the blanks to South Africa and have that done and ship them back. And the whole thing.
So this is just what a blank looks like. So we've got some cutouts in the handle as well. That's just to get the mass forward a little bit, so you've got good balance in the knife.
Oh yeah.
And then
it definitely has really good balance. Yep.
The rest of it is pretty much done by hand. So we sharpen every single one using at least 4 different belts and a leather strop, and then also the spine that gets sharpened by hand on a grinder.
If you guys didn't see that, the way the spine is done is back where your thumb hits, you've got crown spine, but then up in front of that, it is actually 90 degrees for your fire striker, and you sharpen that by hand. That's awesome. Very cool.
We do a stone wash finish, but it's actually with very fine ceramic triangles. But overall, I use my knives. I don't think this is something that you should just put on your shelf. Go and use it and get some scratches on it, because it is tough.
Absolutely. Well, I sent mine, the one you guys loaned me, back to White Mountain, and he emailed me and he's like, okay, because he told me to do whatever I wanted with it, and he emailed me and he's like, okay, I'm going to sell this as used. I'm like, yeah, I definitely banged it up a little bit. So not bad though. I mean, not anything like you would do to something that was coated or whatever, you know. It's a gorgeous, and yes, your answer is yes, 5-axis machining Elmax. Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
So, you know, it's like, Andre, I want to give you an example of, and again, I'm not here. Oh, now I'm not going to be able to find what I'm looking for. Of course I'm not. There it is. I'm not here to defend your pricing. That's not my job. Okay. It's yours and you've done a good job. But what I was going to say to people, I see a lot of knives. Okay. I see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of knives a year. And one of the things I will tell you is anytime you're getting into more milling, even on a fixed blade, your price is going to go up. And my example has been this guy. This is much smaller than the Olive Knives Arbor. This is the Griffin X series. And as you can see, this is less than an 8-inch knife. It's like 7.5 inches. Does have a hollow grind, of course. And it's made by Riot. And these were selling at $340 a piece. And this is MagnaCut steel, milled in China. So, you know, it's definitely not outside the realm for the beastly piece of steel and all of the touches and details. I get that it's not a price for everyone, and I don't think that's what it was intended to be, that kind of grail knife that a bushcrafter would want to get and use and keep, right?
Yeah, that's true. So on the sheath as well, it's not a cheap sheath. This is Kydex, so it's not injection molded. You can take this off. We'll be bringing out a bracket soon, so you can mount it sideways on your belt, and then also there will be a loop if you want to put your ferro rod in there. And this one will be available soon. So we also have a leather.
Oh
sheath.
Wow! Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably put this on the website in the next week. If you want to go more traditional.
The belt loop for that style of knife works well for me. I think I would prefer that one. Mick says the sheath works amazing. Mick's the one that won the one. So very, very cool.
Something interesting maybe to show on the sheath that we did is, I think this is kind of the first one I've seen, is we've put a rubber in the middle there, and this is how you tighten and loosen it. But also when you eject it with your thumb, it's a nice rubber stop that you press, and then it lets go of the knife.
Very, very nice. All right, guys, before we move on to what else they have coming up, what are your questions specifically on the arbor itself? I was curious. Some people had asked me some questions, so we'll see if they throw a couple at you here. And I know, to me, it's just one of those knives that once you get it in hand, the handle makes so much sense. So it's clear that you're an outdoorsman and you definitely know what works in the hand. It's it feels like somebody that knows what a knife needs to feel like in your hands designed that knife. So very cool.
Yeah, also we stand behind the knife, and if you break it, then send it back.
Very cool. So your warranty is if you break it, we'll replace it. Okay.
No, we just want a nice story to go with it.
What's that?
We just would like a nice story to go with it.
Yeah. I like that. That's good. Yes, definitely give them the story. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kurt, that's an interesting question. Should we keep boxes or dispose of them? I keep the boxes because I end up selling knives, so I'm not the right person to answer. All right. So Anasso says, question: the Fibonacci grind combines a flat grind with a convex grind. How does toughness of hard stainless steels factored in versus tool steels regarded as tougher? Interesting.
Well, I can answer that one. So let's talk about the steel first. I think this stainless steel is a tool steel. Originally, it was designed for injection molding. So you don't get much tougher than Elmax.
No.
And the nice thing about Elmax is you can actually harden it to 61.5 HRC, and it still remains, and it's still tough. So that's why I love it. And I personally don't like when my blades rust. Most people actually think that carbon steels is harder than stainless steels, but I've seen that on stainless steels you have a better edge retention on general than carbon steel.
I think that's true. Most of the carbon steels are older steels, older technology, and I gotta believe they're definitely making better steels nowadays.
Yeah, and then the question about the flat grind and the convex grind. So originally, when I started off, I actually wanted to put on a convex grind because I just love that for outdoors. I obviously love the Fibonacci now more. But how I stumbled across this originally was I was looking at how do we not put the convex grind in by hand. And then when I played around with manufacturability, I ended up thinking about different facets. And then from there, it became like, okay, now we're going to try and design it to incorporate both the toughness of a convex grind, but a little bit more of the sliciness of a full flat grind. And then so we ended up with, I think, the best of both worlds. And the different facets, what also makes it interesting or amazing to use is if you start cutting food and things like that, every change in angle kind of lets the matter just fall off. So you don't get that where the onion just piles up all the way to the top.
Yeah, I wanted to do some food and I didn't get around to it. Like I said, my hand was hurting and I was like, nope. So, Backcountry Dave, will you ever add different handle scale options? Meaning
We
colors or
will.
types or
We're looking at a olive green and then a burnt orange handle. That's kind of our brand colors. We'll probably do some additional ones in future, but for the arbor, it will most likely remain to be G10 in those different colors, and then also the different texture options. And you can't take them off and put another one on because we rivet them in there, so it never comes off.
Not coming off. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, Andre, is there something I don't know? He says, thank you. He says, I love the way you named your company. Is there a backstory to the name?
Well, yes.
Or so just like the name. Okay.
No, there's a story.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I read my Bible and I liked when I read about the olive mounds. I thought that's a cool name. It's like almost what Apple did with the computer. It's not directly related to knives, but it's people will be able to remember it well. And then we started playing with the brand identity, and that's where the outlive, outlast came from. And that's like a word play on olive as well, because in olive you have live, and so it's outlive.
There you go. That's really cool. Yeah. So if you go to their website, you'll see what he's talking about. Definitely check them out. Again, right now, the only knife out is the arbor, but we're going to talk here in a minute about, well, let's just jump into it. If you go down the page, you see this guy, the Lenta. So let's talk about this one, Andre. Most of the folks on here, there are lots of fixed blade lovers, but there are also probably, I would say, assuredly, more folder loving folks in the chat. So I'm sure this makes people excited to see. So tell us about this one.
Yeah. So quick history. I actually started off designing this pocket knife, and then I figured it's going to be easier to get the fixed blade into production first. It was kind of a mistake, to be honest, because that Fibonacci grind took forever to sort out. But this Lenta is probably available within the next month. Where I'm waiting for the final springs and components to get here, but I obviously have some prototypes I'll show you here. Lenta stands for tough. That's the Latin word for tough. Arbor is a Latin word for tree. So that was my goal, is to make a pocket knife that you can pretty much replace your fixed blade with if you forget your fixed blade at home. So I'll show you some interesting things here. This is one of the prototypes that I have here. This is aluminum scales that's hard anodized. I also have, this is the glass filled injection molded handles. So this is 60% glass filled. It is extremely tough. I don't know if you can see the pattern on there, but it's got like a texture on there. They will be different prices depending on what handle material people go with. What's also interesting about this knife is it's tungsten carbide. We will also bring out either an Almac or magnet.
Look at that. Wait a minute. Let's talk about that grind for a second. That looks sick. That looks really good.
Yeah, so this is a thin, it's a 1.5 millimeter thick blade. It is tungsten, so it's very hard and tough.
Yep.
It is, so most people think tungsten is very brittle. This is a special blend that is not as hard as most tungstens, but it's still much harder than any stainless steel. This is 71 HRC. Okay. So the edge retention is just insane. I literally have one that I've cut so many things with, and it's still sharp as the day that I started cutting with it. We've got this finger groove here. That's kind of unique in the industry. That's if you want to get close to the blade. If you want to do some feather sticking or things like that, you can also hold it back there. And then what enables us here to actually get the finger groove in is we've got a very big thrush washer in there. So this is a phosphor bronze It's much bigger than any other knife that I know of. And that obviously gives you stability. So this blade is just not moving,
absolutely.
but it's still pretty easy to open.
Yeah, smooth.
Also, we have probably the biggest pivot currently used.
Holy crap!
It's an
It looks like a sewing treadle or whatever they call them.
Yeah, so this is an M8 thread in there, and I believe this is, I'm gonna lie, it's about 10 millimeters diameter. So everything was designed to just be really, really tough.
And what size tool do you need to take that apart?
It's a T20 Torx.
T20. All right. Everybody stock up on T20.
I'm actually just lying to you. It's a T30, sorry.
T30. Okay. Yeah, it looked big.
What else can I show you? We've got a new way of doing this lock bar.
Okay, I was about to ask you about this. It looks almost like a Spyderco ball bearing, but it's not. What are we looking at?
Not. So you can see it's pretty much like a normal lock bar, but it's got 2 compression springs there. And the reason I did that is I've got a few knives. I'm not going to name some other company, but it's some very well known.
We all know who you're talking about, so it's okay.
Yeah,
so
and
anyway,
then
go ahead.
Everybody likes flicking their knife. So you've done that probably a few hundred or 1,000 times, I'm not sure, and then the spring starts breaking. So those, a lot of the designs, unfortunately, with the wire form that they use, that gets overstressed. With a compression spring, right, it's not close to being overstressed. So this should last forever. And then the other advantage that I like
is... And you got 2 so that if somebody did do those disparately, meaning push on one harder than the other or only use one, it should hold up. It shouldn't be a problem. Yes. That's what happens a lot of times with the Omega springs is you put uneven pressure and they snap. Yep.
And if you look at this, it's completely open. So if you get any dirt or anything in there, you can just rinse it out, blow it out, and everything is out.
Well, you can see that washer too. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
And with nice. Huge stop pin too.
Yeah, it's a big stop pin. So everything was just designed to be really tough and strong. If you have the wire form running down here, it forms a pocket between your liner and your handle. And then when you get dirt and sand and things in there, you have to take the whole thing apart because you're not going to blow it out. With this, we've eliminated that.
Gotcha.
The clip, this is just a prototype clip. The clips actually arrived today. We had to make a forming tool with another company here.
Gotcha.
But you can take this one fastener off and then just switch the whole thing around if you want to put the clip on the other side.
Gotcha.
Or if you like, you can just take it off completely. We'll include another little spacer, and you can just have it like that in your pocket.
Very cool. And what you said, tungsten carbide on this one. You already said that. I was about to say, what's the steel? You already said it. But yeah, I like the nothing wrong with the FRN either, but that aluminum one looks, I love a good hard anodized black. Yeah, it just looks cool because it kind of gives it what's the word I'm looking for, like a matte black finish kind of look. Just looks really cool. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And what we did on the blade here is this is pretty much a Scandi grind, but it's got a slight concave to it because it's basically grounded in with a big wheel.
Okay.
That is.
All right. Here's the big question. What's the price going to be on these?
I'm not. I'll know here in the next.
Still working on it,
but it will be between, depending on what handle you go for, it will be between 300 and 400.
Okay.
It will be less than 400.
Less than 400. Okay. All right. Well, with tungsten carbide, that doesn't seem super high. I had a tungsten carbide. If Rusty Knife Lover is here, he can tell me what knife it is. He sent it to me. There's an Italian knife that has a tungsten carbide handle, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. Yes, that company, but it was actually, it had an FRN handle, the one that I had in here. But yeah, yep. And I remember those being pretty pricey for as well. That stuff is not cheap to do. Sandrin, thank you, Sandrin.
Oh yes, so Sandrin knife. Yeah, unfortunately, the tungsten carbide is expensive. And then we
Very much
decided to make the blade a little bit thicker, so we're using a bit more as well than the competition.
Absolutely, I agree, Derek. Tough costs money. You got that right. And oversized hardware and everything else. So, yep, I get it. Very, very cool. Now, I'm assuming this is where you guys are starting, and there'll be a lot more different things down the road and price brackets and things like that, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So don't tune out, guys. Those of you who are saying that's too much for you, don't tune out. I'm sure they're going to do more stuff down the road.
We're working on a more compact everyday carry. This pocket knife, I think, is small enough, but this is also if you want to take it outdoors. So
it is for me. I mean, I actually prefer the larger knives. Like this is one of my designs, and this is a 8.5. Whoops, I'm not on the screen. This is great. I'm talking to you, but I put you. That's great. This is. I was watching. I was so busy watching the knife, I forgot to put myself back up on the screen. 8.5-inch knife overall, and that's kind of the size I love to play with. So
this length, its overall length is 7.94 inches.
Okay, yeah, 8.5, 7.5 to 8.5 is about my sweet spot. So, yep, very cool.
So, the next one we're working on is actually a small everyday carry / Skinner fixed blade, and we're gonna also bring that out in stainless steel and in tungsten carbide. And I think the tungsten carbide, if you want to use it for a Skinner, will be amazing because you can just skin as many deer as you want.
Yeah, it's just gonna hold the edge, especially at 71. You would think that's really it, Jim. I mean, and that's what I was about to say. I like the fact that you went with the Scandi grind, because I can't even imagine how much it'd have to be if you went with a full bevel, like a lot of knives have, like a high grind or something. That would be crazy. What if you hit bone, says Michael? That's a great question. Andre?
Like I said, I think the tungsten carbide is the one that we have is just as tough as most stainless steels. So it will perform similar. I think when you're going to start chipping Almax or something like that, yes, you're going to start chipping this. But it definitely is not going to underperform against any stainless steel. And it will keep its edge much longer. So you can give it a try.
Yeah. And apparently Derek says you could probably skin a couple of elephants. So I don't know. I don't have any elephants to skin, but if I did, that's good, Derek.
Well, yeah, if you chip it, send it back and I'll send you a new one.
There you go. Just good story. Remember, guys, just have a good story. I chipped it while skinning an elephant.
Exactly.
That's that would be a good story.
And if you guys really want to go hunt in South Africa, I can give you a number.
There you go. And he can hook you up with a guy to go hunting in South Africa. There you go. All right. So backtracking. So we have currently the Arbor, and in about a month, we could be seeing the Lenta, which like you and I talked about, love to review that one for sure. And now so saying elephant. Yes, exactly. So really, really cool. Like I said, kind of looking forward to what you guys are coming out with for sure. So I like the look of that lock and just how everything's overbuilt. It's just one of those I kind of feel like you got to have in hand to really appreciate. So very, very cool. Yeah, I wish Gareth was here. We have a resident South African that is in the streams pretty much every Monday night. And I haven't seen him yet tonight. So we'll have to see where Gareth is. He'll be upset that he didn't catch you, but we've been Gareth and I've been chatting because there's a lot of good knives that originate out of South Africa. I had no idea there was a pretty good knife kind of world down there in South Africa. So we were talking about some of that.
We've got this little recipe book in our knives if you buy one.
Yes,
but if you
did see that.
I believe we're sending you a PDF of this as well for subscription, and that's got some South African recipes in there.
Oh, there you go.
Braai broodjie, so that's amazing.
Sounds good. Just
send you a cookbook.
Yeah, very, very cool. So okay, so this is another good question from Blade Shooter here. How about the end user trying to sharpen the tungsten carbide?
Tungsten carbide is definitely more difficult to sharpen, but it's not impossible. We actually have a sharpening system that's going to go up on our website here in the next month or so. And basically you use sanding paper and diamond coated steel to sharpen. But then it's actually filament. It's not that difficult to then sharpen it. And by the time you're going to sharpen that, you would have sharpened your other knife probably 8 or 20 times already. So it will take you twice as long, but in the end, yeah, if you use your knife a lot, you're still going to win.
Very cool. And we're still talking about elephant down here. What's going on with you guys? I don't know about dendritic cobalt. Are you familiar with this, Andre?
No, but I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, I guess it's another element.
Yeah, cobalt is a metal, I believe. So I'll go see what that is.
I just don't know. Yeah, I don't. Michael, you have to tell us why you're asking. I don't know if there's a reason, like you've seen that used in a knife or what. So not sure, man. Elephant kebabs. All right, we're getting carried away with the elephant now. But very, very cool. So like I said, I really appreciate you guys reaching out, and I appreciate getting the chance to check out the arbor. I mean, like I said, I just, after chatting with you a little bit about the Lenta, I knew I wanted to see those prototypes and let everybody check them out. So 365 terrain uses dendritic cobalt. Okay. All right. I'm not familiar with it. So there's some research to be done. Way above your pay grade. Exactly. So guys, any other Terravantium? Yes. Any other questions for Andre? Don't want to hold you up, but definitely wanted to introduce you to everybody and let you talk about your products. So guys, any other questions? Feel free. Andre, what about from your perspective? Anything else about your company or things you're looking forward to?
No, we're going to bring out a lot of new knives, and I think go check out this Black Friday deal. It's not going to come around.
Absolutely.
Soon,
It's
and then
sharp 20 for 20% off. So don't forget that. Yes. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, we're always open for suggestions as well. So I think I know knives, but if there's anything that someone really wants to get made or have a good idea, shoot me an email.
Very cool. Yeah. So definitely, guys, check them out. Go to oliveknives.com and use that code sharp20 for 20%. I mean, that's a heck of a deal. So definitely check that out. I'll definitely be on the lookout for a Lenta, says Christopher. Very cool. And I'm looking forward to checking that one out. So guys, be watching the channel. Andre and I have been talking about getting one of those over here to check out. So definitely be watching the channel, and we will share that with you for sure. Absolutely. All right, Andre. Well, thank you very much for your time, and really, truly appreciate what you're doing. So thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate having me on.
Absolutely. All right. Have a good one. All right, guys. That was pretty cool. So I got to tell you, the folder, that's why I wanted to have him on. I was watching, he was showing these prototypes, and I was just like, what am I looking at? I was trying to figure out what kind of lock it was and what kind of hardware. It just looks like a tank of a folder. And you got what looks like, just a beautiful kind of finish on the blade. So I can't wait to see that with that crazy Scandi grind. So very cool. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They out ZT'd ZT. So very cool. All right, guys, we're going to just, we obviously have some time to go on the stream. So we will just keep forging forward and showing some of the knives. I got another new, two new knives in today. So we'll check those out momentarily, but definitely go over and check out the Arbor. I just want to show that one more time here. Whoops. Hey, computer, you suck. Okay, there we go. I didn't mean it. So just to go over this, if you guys didn't see my review, definitely check it out. Why did you do that? All right. I hate computers if you guys didn't know that. All right, so here's the details on the Arbor. And again, it's $3.99, but with 20% off, somebody do the math. I mean, let's see, 10% off would be what, $39. So it's like almost $80 off. So that's pretty impressive. And as far as specs, here we go. It is a little over 9 inches, 9.2 inches with a 4.54-inch blade. And the handle thickness is 0.8. But again, it's sculpted, so it feels a lot thinner than that. And then the weight is 9.14 ounces, 60 to 61.5 HRC on the LMAX. Just a cool knife. Really enjoyed checking it out. So really cool. All right. Let's see. Yep, $80. See, I told you. Quit dropping knives on the computer. Yeah, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. Bluminati's putting some more links up there. Thank you, Blue, for doing that. Oh, I do too, Conal, for sure. That's why I decided to have them on and to check out the knife. I'm not getting anything out of it. I don't get a commission or anything like that. You guys get a discount code. I just wanted to have them on because I really enjoyed the knife. Very much enjoyed the knife. I would have loved to have just kept that thing. I don't do enough outdoor stuff. Well, I mean, I do, but it's an absolute beast. What'd you say, Byron? Hold on, Byron's. If I buy the knife at White Mountain Knife that you reviewed open box, will you refund me $20 for the wear? No. I can't, no. What's he selling it for? Does he put the used one up yet? Let's go check. You better go buy it before I go show it to everybody, Byron, if you really want it. Byron's gonna hurt me now. There is a minor wear, 370. So he took $30 off for my beating it up. So there you go. That works for me. He took $30 off for Casey beating the knife up. There you go. So go check it out for sure. But you can actually get a brand new one for a lot less than that right now on Olive's Black Friday sale. So I would check that out first. If it were me, now you can also use my code, my 10% at White Mountain Knives Fast and get 10% off of the 370, but that's only 37. So I think you're still going to be ahead using the Black Friday sale. So there you go. That's awesome. Very, very cool. It may only be able to skin one elephant. That's nice. Oh, goodness. Can your sword skin an elephant? Yes. That's going to become the legendary elephant knife. Oh, come on, Nick. I wiped it off with some alcohol, dude. I cleaned it with alcohol before I shipped it back. I'm not that kind of jerk. I clean stuff before I send it on in the pass around group, before I do anything, man. Hey, JR, what's up, man? Hey, Troy, what's up? And I even stump stuck it too, so before it left here. Very, very interesting indeed. That's hilarious. And if you guys haven't watched my video, I have it up over here. So let me just put the link in the chat. If you guys get a chance to check the video out, sometimes I get a little frustrated when not videos that are really good, in my opinion, don't get a whole lot of views. This one's at 190, so it's not terrible, but there's a lot of me chopping and all that. I'd love for it to get a whole lot more views. So, but they're a new company and not that many people know about them yet. So I get it. It is the way it is. But let's get it out there. Gotcha, Rory. Sorry I'm late. Christmas. Keith is grunting and groaning over Christmas, guys. We're in a chat with Keith. A bunch of us are. And poor Keith, man. He's just he literally is talking about hating Santa. So he just doesn't like Santa. So the life of a FedEx driver. Thank you, Keith, for the $2. Keith thinks he is Santa. So yeah, hit that like button for sure, guys. All right, let's talk about first of all, I do want to go over here and I want to do this. All right. So if we go over here, guys, don't forget, go check out my website, tempestknives.com. And for the next, hour and 14 minutes, the microjets are on sale for $130. $130. After that, they will go. The very few I will leave in stock. I'm going to take most of them and put them in a box for Blade Show. The few I will leave in stock will go back up to $140. So if you want one, I will go check it out because your opportunity is about to end. So there you go. And there's Ashley. Hey, Ash. Keith is Santa. Yes, he is. I'm surprised I don't see any Christmas decor in your office there. No, don't have any yet. Hello, Ash. Everybody say hi to Ash. She's actually not working tonight, so she brought us a bunny. And here's our Christmas decor. Sort of. This is Killer Bunny number 112. This is the snowman Killer Bunny. Is he melting?
No.
There's a puddle underneath him, no?
It's not a puddle. It's just snow.
It's just snow. That's awesome, guys. We think we have a Killer Bunny tonight. So that will be good. That will be in the giveaway tonight. No, Derek. So this will be in the giveaway tonight. Very cool. Killer Bunny number 112. Nice. Thanks, Ash.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Holding this.
I said you could have it and you won't take it. But he's peeing, duh. Okay. Hey, Yinzer, what's going on, man? Good to see you for sure. You're good, James Gibson. Welcome. Hello, Ed. Yes, sir. Killer Bunny. Awesome, Ash, everybody says. Must make Killer Bunny merch. We have stickers. Maybe we'll do a shirt or something. It's a good idea. Not a bad idea. Oh, yeah, I'm tired.
He's getting tired.
Uh-huh. That's what I said. Did you put the googly eyes on the what? O-sphere? No, I didn't. That's the O-sphere. He asked if we put googly eyes on it. There's no googly eyes. Googly. Thank you, Ashlyn. Your artistic contributions are crowd favorites. They're always upset when you don't come.
Well, tell my job to stop scheduling me on
Yeah. What? Okay, I think my wife's trying to give me a hint. We were talking about doing a trip in the spring, and now she's sending me something about prices being low tomorrow on airlines. Hey, Adam, what's up, man? Good to see you here. Welcome back. Until the trap takes us, you as well. This is my daughter, Ashlyn. Artwork is always good.
Did she decline? No, I didn't decline. I just said that if he wanted it, I wasn't going to take it from him.
Oh, what did I say? I said I was just keeping it around for now. I got no use for it. There's also an old bulb back here.
What now?
That's the O sphere. This is the bigger one, and I haven't given it away because I ripped the box up and I felt like a dork trying to give it away, but it's the bigger one. Let's see. It's dead. Yeah, I think it's dead.
How do you charge it? Or
with
battery?
the magnetic charger thing.
Where's that?
It's back here. Yeah. Why do you want to charge it now?
Well, I'm saying if I needed to charge it.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be one of these. But I'll get you the one that goes with that.
Okay.
If you want it. It's
Sure.
right here. Everything will be in there, the charger and everything.
Thank you.
I told you could have
Dead
it.
like my hopes and dreams.
Dead, just like my hope. How's America today? Doing good. Doing good. Depressed millennial. What? Oh, come on. You're fine. I gave away googly eyes to someone who will hopefully abuse them in the most juvenile of ways. Okay. All right. Well, let's look at a fixed blade. You guys want to look at a fixed blade?
It doesn't want to fit.
Well, are you going to ship it? Or you
No, I'm just taking upstairs.
So you don't need it to be in the box then?
I don't. I was just seeing if it...
This is the first time I've checked out a knife from Very Good Knife Company. Jacob over there, this is the Wasp. This is actually Anasso's. And Anasso, I will come back and say, you're right. Your sharpening job was not perfect. He's going to hurt me now. But it's not bad either. I'm just messing with you. But really cool, good size knife. I love the size of this. Very much so. What do you guys think of that one? Beautiful looking one. We all need a nap. Yes, we do. Why is it not focusing, Ash?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think of that one? That is the first time I've checked out one of his. Now, what steel is this one in? Doesn't tell me. It's hollow ground.
It's cold down here. I'm going upstairs.
It's cold down here?
It's cold.
It's not cold.
I'm freezing.
I'm not cold. I'm always cold.
Goodbye.
I do not have a strider. What?
I said goodbye. Y'all have a bunny this week.
Yay!
I work next Monday, so
crap. We'll do it in advance.
Just remind me to make one.
Greetings, Casey, and Casey's artistic minion.
And then I'll be out of town the Monday after that.
You're the artistic minion, apparently. Make a couple before you leave.
I'll be out of town the Monday after that.
I'm going to do me a favor. Do one for next week. Because I want people to get, I have a Christmas giveaway of some Christmas stuff. And I'm going to give it away next week so they have it at Christmas. So I'm not giving it away on Christmas so they get it after Christmas. I'm going to give it away next week so they get it by Christmas. So make me a Christmas bunny for next week. How about that?
Okay.
Don't forget.
Joe says I owe him a bunny. Is he one of the people that won on the week?
Probably. There's been a lot of them. What blade steel is this one, Anasso? Nitro V. Now, is he back to making knives? Does anybody know? Because I know he had stopped for a while. I think I'm going to have to get one of these. I kind of like it. It's a perfect size. And I don't even, I actually am grateful that it doesn't have a lanyard hole. I know I'm going to get hurt for that, but it's okay. I didn't get a bunny when I won, says Will. Dang it, Ash.
Sorry, I needed money. Oh.
Yep, you did need money.
Kind of broke.
Yeah, you have a very old car too. It is what it is. All right.
Sorry that they schedule me every.
Oh, Adam. Adam, you should be in the bed, man. 2 a.m. It needs a no lanyard hole. Woodfish, what are we talking about? Why do I need a lanyard hole if the knife fits in my hand like that? Tell me why I need a lanyard hole. I want to hear this. You lanyard people. Lanyard people. I will keep putting them on my knives. I'm just messing with you. Looks like the drop carbon. Yeah, it's raindrop carbon fiber, or I think is what they call it. Very cool. Per his latest video, he isn't taking orders at the moment until he gets his new shop, but he does have a lot of blades in progress. He simultaneously tries to move both family and shop. Gotcha. Oosh. All right, I'm getting this earbud out now that Andre's not here. I don't have to have it anymore, and it's hurting my ear. You never need a lanyard hole. Yep, that's kind of the way I feel about it, but I know a lot of people like them. Hey, Baird. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I'm live all the time. It just might as well be that way. Oh, I don't have any problem with it, and so I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably use this and put it on my belt. Yep, I will. I mean, I don't know why you also have an ulti clip on there, but it's okay. But I don't mind the loops here. The loops will work for me. I agree, Derek. You did seem like a nice guy. I carry tipped down with a 4-foot lanyard. What? All right, Adam. Thanks for stopping in. Very cool to have you here, man. Yeah. I mean, if you're using it in that way, that makes fun. That makes sense, Woodfish. I'm off to bed. Oh, no, it's good. No, I'm saying I can just carry it like that and just leave it alone. It won't bother me. I'm not taking it off. It's your knife, dude. I just get to review it. I appreciate that. And thank you to Aries for sending it my way. I appreciate you, my guy. So very cool. Let's see the other one that came in today. This is the Fintiso Odyssey. It is a G10 and some steel. Supposed to be good for you. 14C. G10 and 14C knife. Really cool texture and angles on this one. Kind of has a G10 backspacer there. Cool looking blade. Good access to the lock bar. Oops. Late detent right there. Definitely got to make sure you get past that. There we go. Detent is a little soft from what I like now. Not on the thumb stud. It's perfect on the thumb stud. It's a little light for the flipper. Now you can get it. You just got to mean it. A little bit of Nasso, mainly Ashlyn and Trevor. I have 2 killer bunnies while my wife keeps them at her desk at school and tells her students the story about Ash drawing them. Nice. That's cool, Kevin. It does. It does. And it makes putting it back a little tough too. Maybe I will if you're okay with it. Reversible. I mean, excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Loop over clip, but it is not deep carry. And unfortunately, it is not reversible. Guys, I'm just going to say this, and I've said it again and again. If you're making a budget knife, there and you're not super worried about the show side being super pristine, I don't know why people don't go reversible clip on both sides. I don't know. I don't understand. I'd love to hear why. Now, maybe it's trying to keep costs down and doing a little less milling. I don't know. I just wish everybody did reversible clips on budget knives, period. Now, if you don't want to do it on a fancy knife because you think you make it look ugly, then maybe I can listen to you. but I don't know. So those are the two that came in today. The Odyssey from Fintiso, they reached out to me and asked me to check it out. And then the very good knife company Wasp from Anaso. Very cool. Indeed. Nice Kydex sheath. Taco style. I like tacos. Tacos are good. Trying to remember what wasn't in this is just this guy. So this is the Eutectic binary. This guy came in from the Apex pass around. I get about 4 knives a year from Apex now. It's kind of quieted down over there a little bit. But I do love when I'm able to get some from there because they're usually something I'm not always seeing. And that's exactly what we've got here. We've got the the Liang Ma binary. Now, we'll say, guys, be careful with these. They drop. I told you this with the EFD. His knives drop like mad. They are crazy. And it will kill you. It also has a flipper tab, multiple methods of deployment. So if you want to see a video before my video on this one, check out Grumpy Grunt. He just dropped his video. Ones and zeros. Don't cave to the mutants? Oh, that's terrible, Nick. Lovely tacos. I like tacos. Yeah, I mean, these are insane. Again, very simple. G10. I mean, how do you get more simple? But you got G10 with a nested liner. No liner on the show side. There is sort of a tie-in to the 2 barrel spacers. Yeah, that's it. So is there any bend? There's no flex in that. Wow. All right. Well, very interesting indeed. Yeah, there's definitely not a liner. Okay. All right. Yes, they are, Conal. Or, yeah. No, that's the right answer. It's hard to explain, but yes. Hey, Ralph, what's up, man? So that one came in on late Saturday after I recorded my video, and very, very cool. Now we are going to go towards the giveaway in just a few minutes, but for now we're just going to kind of freewheel and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So feel free to ask some questions or topics or whatever, and I will try to tackle them. I need to put the bunny in the giveaway pack before I forget. The other knives I have sitting over here, if anybody wants to ask about those, are the CJRB Acacia, which is the crossbar lock sort of version of the Pyrite Light, except, of course, a different blade, different handle. Crossbar lock definitely has the FRN and drop point blade in AR RPM 9, and these are $30 as well at Amazon. Nice, Ed. That's cool. Minimal liner on the lock side, and it's a dog bone on the rear. Okay, all right. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a bigger knife for that weight too. Yeah, the Acacia is the Acacia is pretty nice. For sure, I'll be dropping my review on this one soon. I might review I'm probably going to do the binary and the Acacia together. We also talked about the Ghoul. Acacia or Prey? Oh, Acacia all the way. I don't know. Okay, so the CJRB Prado I didn't like, and I don't remember why. I got to go back and watch my video. The artisan Prado, I loved it. It's a fantastic design. There was just something about the Prado that I remember not liking, and I can't remember what it was. But I would say Pyrite Warney, Acacia, and then Prado as far as CJRB. That's me. You guys might disagree. All right, so let's talk about that. Anasso brings up an interesting question. And let me get the, here we go, Martin. Well, okay, so let's talk a couple of different things here. So why is the Martin more expensive? So the Martin is 154, whereas this guy's AR RPM 9. This guy right here is FRN, and this one is milled aluminum. Okay. Milled aluminum. What else? Top liner lock versus a bar lock, which I would say top liner lock all day, every day. So I think, do I think 80's pretty high? Sure, I do. Do I think it's somewhat justified? Yes. Especially with the aluminum. I know the pricing. Oh, very cool, gnarly Charlie. But the Martin is pretty cool. The Acacia is cool. It's just, which one you like better, which one fits in your price. For sure. And then the last two are about to go off sale in a couple of hours, I think. Like by the end of the night tonight. This is the Kershaw Iridium Reverse Tanto. This is the Iridium Reverse Tanto. These are on sale right now only at KershawKnives.com for their Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. Oh, wait, I was about to show the ghoul and I didn't finish. And then, yeah, that does look pretty cool, Mick. I wish I would have got to check that one out. Maybe I will get one at some point. This is the Iridium Mini in titanium. And this guy is in S35 and titanium. Pretty impressive for 150. Very, very nicely done by Kershaw. Again, I prefer the size of the full size Iridium, but that's just me. To each their own. There you go. Very nice, Grumpy. Knife of the year for the PSYOP. Curious why people like titanium over aluminum. I just like the overall feel of titanium, and the fact that you can easily anodize it. It's just a feel thing. See you later, Aries. Have a good one. And then have been checking the Kershaw's. Nice, Casey. And then this is the Ghoul from Null Knives. We'll be recording my review soon. I did say that these were out of stock, but they're in stock at Blade HQ. So check those out. Very bad looking knife. Love this thing. Null Knives really makes a cool knife. I love this one very, very much. Have a good one, Scott. Hey, Michael. Ghoul versus Shocker. Yeah, to me, it's not a comparison. I mean, it's a comparison, but boy, I don't know. It sounds like a terrible thing to say. Knowing that one's made by Riot and the other one's made by Tuya, it should very much be Ghoul all the way. But first things first, Shocker has a full-on hole, okay? Whoops. That was terrible, okay? Shocker has a full-on hole, and the action on the Shocker is crazy. I do like on the Ghoul, I like the liner lock versus the frame lock, but you can see it's a more controlled action. Okay. And I want to find out, is this guy, I think it's on bearings. It's just really tight tolerances. Blade wise and handle wise, you can see the shocker is a little bit long. Man, it's not a lot longer, but it's more comfortable in my hand. Kind of because I got this sort of bulbous end here. I mean, they're both great. See, I like that. Once I put it in my hand, that feels pretty dang good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually going to take that back. I'm going to give the Ghoul ergos. Yeah, it actually feels just slightly better. Now, I will say on the shocker, you can choke up a little bit, whereas you can't do that on the Ghoul. I don't know, dude. That's a tough one. You got hollow grinds on both of them. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. How about that? Somewhat different looking, of course. I'll have to use that in my review. Tell me more about your bulbous end. Yeah, and that's another thing, D. Sharon. Hey, man, aluminum beats up really easily. Aluminum starts to look very scratchy very quickly. And Grumpy said the same thing. Hey, Terrence. No Knives doesn't have a Dave Warren like Tuya does, right, Pete? Right. I mean, I like them both. But I don't know. There's something about the shocker that I just dig. I don't know. Back in the case. Yeah. There you go, Grumpy. No Knives doesn't. Yeah, okay. I collect titanium. I got 2 rods in my leg and 28 screws and a plate in my wrist and 5 screws. Excuse me, but no tie knives. So my excuse to buy titanium knives. Gotcha. All right. Now it's getting weird in here. It does scratch. All right. We're going to start working towards the giveaway here in just a moment. Bum, 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 bum. And don't forget, guys, we have a special guest next week. Ben Belkin from Jack Wolf Knives will be here. And you can read into that any way you want. There may be a new model coming. You never know. So, yeah, Benny will be here next Monday. I'm looking forward to it. We had a month off of getting to talk to Ben, and I love to talk to Ben. Ben is a great friend, good dude, full of good ideas, and I like it. I like a good battle-scarred aluminum user. Okay, all right. It's the chalky feeling that aluminum can get with ano and coating that I dislike. Now, not all of them are like that, but some are. I agree with you. Very true, Timmy. Timmy, did I just call you Timmy? That's kind of presumptuous and weird. So, sorry, Tim. Tim, not Timmy. I don't know. I'm weird. All right, I'm not going to do that just yet. Hold on just a second. Bam. All right. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do a giveaway, and we're going to pull all this stuff over here. Wow, what is that? Oh, okay. Nothing. All right. So we have a giveaway pack. Love you, Tim. Love you. Okay. So this is Butter Knives Fast number 181, signed by our buddy Terev T-Rex. And this is Killer Bunny number 112. Oh, come on, focus. the Snowman Bunny. And then we got a baton of stickers in here. You got all the Knives Fast and Tempest stuff up front. You got Oh Father in here. You got Lefty. You got Big Red EDC. You got Rosecraft and SMKW and there's a Wii and a Sin Cut patch in there. You got BEEDC, traditional pocket knives. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything in here. That's all I can tell you. Pins and pin blades. Yep. A little bit of everything. Actually, yeah, I gotta look for some. But anyway, our flashlight tonight in the giveaway. Hey, Fade Harrison, what's up, man? James, all of my knives have been liner locks, except the Fractus. The Fractus is the only one that was not a liner lock. Every other one of my knives has been a liner lock. That's my preference, 1,000%. 1,000%. Tonight's flashlight is an i3T EOS from Olight. Well, I say from Olight. It's one of the million I've bought recently. So they didn't send that. Nope. Next is the Stinking Creek Sowbelly in black sandalwood from our friends at Ruse Craft Blades. There you go. Purdy. Got the Clover's badge on there. Very cool. Stinking Creek Sowbelly. It's called McAfee's Knob, Tree Stab in Troy. It is a very cool place. Nice. Very nice, Robert. Nice. You got a lot of coins. That's cool. All right, trying to get this wrap back up here. Hey, Weldon Carey, what's up? All right, I'm trying real hard to get this back in the box, and it's not agreeing. There must be a specific way it has to fit in this stupid cutout. There we go. Got it. Man. All right. So that was sent by Rosecraft. And then last but not least, are you all right, Grumpy? This is the Artisan Knives tradition sent to us by our buddy, Rory. Rory sent this cool looking micarta. Look at that micarta, guys. It's like brown, but it almost looks burgundy. This guy is in, I believe, ARRPM 9. And it is a big beast of a liner lock. So thanks, Rory, for sending this guy. This will be the knife in the giveaway tonight. Oh, there you go. Need a good dog leg? That would be cool. Why don't you send Andy an email? Ask him. That would be great. Ah, there you go, Rory. Yeah, well, they're still up there till 10 o'clock my time. I'll take them down at 10 o'clock my time. So that's awesome. I've heard word of permits to hike McAfee in the future. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it would make sense for sure. It's pretty crowded sometimes. Ah, there you go, Jim. Thank you. All right. Well, everyone. Oh, yeah. So I got notices about the Canada Post strike. Bought 5 knives and no timeline to get them. Dang. Mini Praxis, Sog Adventure, Sincut Draxor, Sincut Practice, and Savivi Beltair? I don't know how you say that one. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we're going to work on the giveaway. So here's the deal. You have to be subscribed to enter. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a hashtag up. And guys, what you need to do is type the hashtag in the chat one time exactly as you see it. One post per customer as far as entry. Don't enter in a bunch of different accounts, one account per person, please. For fairness sake, if I feel like you are entering in multiple accounts, you will be disqualified. It's that simple. I hold the right to do that. It's in the rules. And then I need a U.S. mailing address, and you have to be here when I draw, and you have to be able to reply to me in that account within 2 minutes. All right. So that's what we're doing. So here is our lovely hashtag, and go for it, guys. Let's see how many people we can get to enter this. There are 103 in the chat. So hopefully we'll get it. Does the pound sign work? You have to use the pound sign. Yeah, the hashtag, the pound sign. But it's hashtag December, all in caps. And the other thing I would say is if you win, please shoot me an email ASAP, as I will package it up tonight if I get it within 30 minutes or so of the end of the stream, and it will go out tomorrow. If I don't get it fairly soon, it'll go out a day later. Hey, Frank Moore. This is where I catch all the lurkers. Let's see who's lurking. Frank, Paul Bessemer, hello. Casey Cisco, hello. Frontsy, hello. Top Dog, what's up? Lurkers. We love our lurkers. Ouchie, what's up? You weren't lurking, though. We saw you. Twerking. Okay. Holy moly. All right, guys, we're going to do it. I got you, John. There you go. We'll leave this for about another minute. That's it. We don't leave these up for a long time because that results in foul play. What's up, Fook? I caught you. Hey, Donald, what's up, man? Brown Sugar, hello. I've seen you, though. Hello. All right, a little bit longer, and then we will wrap this giveaway up and choose a winner. All right, about 30 seconds, guys. If you haven't entered, please do so. NOW now. Yes, I'm weird. It's okay. Driving and lurking. Hey, Ron, what's up, man? Hey, Beefo, what's going on? I see all the good people. There you go. All right, 15 seconds, and we will draw for this. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Fix that real quick. Knives are life. All right, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to give him a second to fix it. You put Decembit. You need to fix that. Knives are life. I'm going to be kind here. I'll give you about another 30 seconds here to fix that. Knives are life. Retype that, please. December. Hold on. I'm being nice, guys. Well, maybe not. Has to be all caps, will be. About 15 seconds I'm drawing. All caps will be. I don't see. Knives are life. So we're going to go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bam! 93 entries. Let's see who our winner is right now. Oh, Father. Well, that makes shipping easy tonight, oh, Father. I was already sending him something, so that makes it even easier. Congratulations. Are you in here, Mr. Oh, Father EDC? Let me know you are here. Blam. I like that. Blam. Where you at, Mr. Tim? There he is. Sweet. I am here. Nice. All right, oh, Father, you know the drill, but you don't need to. He sent me his email address, his address about an hour before the show because I already have something. He's got a milestone giveaway coming up, and I'm sending him a knife to add to that giveaway. So very cool and makes it easy. All right. Very nice. Appreciate everybody being here. Congrats to our buddy Oh Father, long time viewer of the channel, for sure. That is really, really cool indeed. All right. Thanks everybody for being here. I hope you enjoyed having Andre from Olive Knives on. I thought kind of the way he goes about things is interesting. I know I saw our buddy Michael Morgan not necessarily agreeing with everything he was saying about the steel, but it's his point of view, and the knife performs like crazy. It just really, really does. But it's pricey and it's an interesting design for sure. I'm really excited about the folder for sure. So cannot wait to check that one out as well. Thank you, Blue Illuminati, and Tim, and Jim, and Keith for all your help, and Freak Show. Almost forgot Freak Show for all your help as moderators tonight. Thank you very much, Robert. Now, don't forget again, next week, there will be our friend Benny B from Jack Wolf, and then hopefully this Friday, I should be able to go live for a weekend review. It should be doable. I know we missed month in review. I hate when that happens because I love having JB on, but it is what it is. I can't do everything. I'm scaling back a little bit for a couple of reasons. You guys, if you're used to seeing me blam you with 1,000 shorts a day, at least for a little while here, I'm taking a little break and scaling that back. Yeah, don't forget Grumpy. Daggone it. Thank you very much, Jim. Daggone it. Grumpy, I love you, dude. Thank you. I'm sorry. Dude, I have the memory capacity of Dory from Finding Nemo. We just saw that the other night with the kids, so that's fun. Can a snowman killer bunny become a sticker? Maybe, Griffin. Well, I'll talk to Ash and see what we can come up with for I have a killer bunny sticker that's already in here. It's in every one of the giveaway packs. It's just got him with a knife in his mouth, busting through a wall. So that one's in every giveaway pack. So we already have a killer bunny sticker. So we'll probably just stick with that for now. But I don't know, maybe. I got you, Grumpy. Heading to bed. All right, Rory, get some rest. I'm sure you got to work a 37-hour day tomorrow. So, yeah, it's all good. Griffin, it's all good. Who is that? Brian White. It's all good. I had a great sale on Friday. Made me so happy to see those knives, instead of sitting in a box over here, go out to some folks who are going to enjoy them. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, I'm still doing them. I'm just going to do about half as many for a while. Now, it may come back. I'm just trying something with the algorithm to see if maybe there are people that have a theory that I'm putting up too many shorts and it's hurting my long form videos. So I thought, I've gone over 25,000 subs. If I'm ever going to try something risky like that, now's the time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try it. Fresh injection of Tempest knives. There you go. Nice, Anasso. That's awesome, dude. Stick with the sticker. Yeah, I got you. What did I miss? Oh, dang, Mick. Yeah, well, I hope she finds something soon, man. Yep. All right. Well, we're going to definitely try it. JR, thanks for being here, man. Thanks to everybody for being here. I appreciate all you folks more than you will know. Definitely appreciate you very, very, very much. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stick around, check out the channel. If you're new around here, stick around. We have fun. We do this every Monday night, and I'm live all the time, and we do crazy stuff. So, thanks to each and every one of you for your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel. See ya.